Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're excited for today's video. So it's Friday and hashtag Fidens Friday, right? We're doing this thing. It's part of their Blending Dreams Sour series. This is raspberry and lime, coming at 5% ABV. Fruited sour ale brewed with raspberry and lime. Probably didn't need to read that part. And it is just under 2 months old. Well, it's got like a week to go until it hits the 2-month mark. I bet it's going to be fantastic. I don't think this is a style I need to drink super fresh. I did have a little sip at the brewery with my daughters and my oldest boyfriend when I bought this. So I have had a little sip, but again, it was like 2 months ago. So, I remember liking it because each of my daughters ordered one of their sours, and this was one of them, and they were both really good. I mean, it definitely looks like it has raspberries in it. I'm not surprised that the color is this. It's this like pink, not quite purple color. The head is beautiful. You start with white, and you add just a little bit of that pink. Almost looks like cotton candy coloring. Pretty compact bubbles. I mean, this is a beautiful looking beer. Right? It poured great carbonation, all that stuff. It definitely looks the part. You can see the aroma. That raspberry, I get way more than lime or sourness. The perception of sourness. That raspberry, I tell you what, it smells like I opened up a thing of raspberries to like wash them to, use to eat or to make in a recipe or whatever. It smells like real raspberries that way. It smells like those raspberry hard candies that my mom used to get around Christmas time that had the filling, I think like a raspberry jam, and it smells kind of jammy. So like here's something I don't think I've ever said before in a review. It's raspberry 3 ways. Sometimes I've said that about other things. Like it's like I'm getting chocolate in 2 or 3 different kinds of ways. But that's the first time I think I've ever said I'm getting raspberry in 3 ways. Maybe even a slight confectioner. Maybe it's just because I said cotton candy, but it makes me think of there's besides that hard candy thing, a confectionery. I don't know if it's like a fruit roll. Oh, maybe like citric acid. Maybe it's that thing. Finally getting the faintest hint of a lime and a lemon. Lemon is pretty common for me in a sour beer. But the raspberry, without exaggeration, is probably 95% of what I'm smelling. Let's see about the taste. Cheers. Yeah, I'm not mad at myself for waiting this long to drink this. This is as good as I remember that sip being that I had at the brewery. It's got this sour, puckering intensity without at any point being too much for me. That lime is a little bit more in the taste than I got in the aroma, which is pleasant. Like if this was all raspberry, I'd be totally cool with that. But it does add some depth. Plays well with that sour lemon thing I always get. So you get like a little bit more of a citric thing, a citrus thing, obviously. But like the aroma, I mean, raspberry is the dominant flavor. Like that was the dominant smell. Really nice level of the fruitiness, the tartness, the sourness. Hit several notes. As I'm saying this stuff out loud, it doesn't seem overly complex. And maybe it's not that complex of a beer. I do get a little bit of a malt, like grain bill, but not much, but like some. So like there is more depth and complexity than maybe I'm making it sound. But yeah, I mean, it's not like 20 different things rapid fire, going off in my mind that I'm experiencing either. As advertised, for sure. Delicious, for sure. I really think they knocked these out of the park. No lactose in them. They have intense flavors. The fruits they seem to use them very well, which I appreciate. I love berries, and to get this intensity of raspberry in this is just chef's kiss. Yeah, some of that citric acid thing. Slight minerality too. Almost like if Flintstone vitamins came in like how like there's like Sour Patch gummies or whatever, Sour Patch Kids, sour gummies. Almost, it doesn't go full sour gummies to me, but yeah, if maybe they have made this, but like if you could get Flintstone vitamins, because that like a little bit of like a minerality and sweetness and citric acid, but like a sour version of that, that's really a thing that's in this. This is awesome. This is really good. This is making me happy. Have you guys had this one before? What are your thoughts on their Blending Dreams series, sour beers in general? Do you like fruited beers like this, or do you like them with the pulp and the lactose and stuff? Anything, everything? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews, both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.